Yeah, Selena would say yes. We are our characters in real life, probably. We come over for dinner and she's good friends with my wife, and we'd just be drinking wine, talking about what are the characters up to these days. Hi, Tiyana, David, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, and yourself?
I'm good, thank you. How did you feel about being back in the OG Russo lair? How crazy was the nostalgia?
Oh, it was nuts. I was overwhelmed with emotion because you spent so much time in this location. I hadn't seen it since, I was 21, so 14 years ago.
We're saved!
Max, you're a hero!
But you said I'd be a hero if I went down the trash chute.
Let's be honest, Harper, you were just trying to save yourself.
All these memories come flooding back at once. You're like, it's like a Gatling gun of memories in your head, and you feel warm and you smile. And it was crazy because a lot of the stuff in the layer set in particular was the original furniture. And I was like, oh yeah, Selena and I used to nap there after lunch, and like I remember all these huge guest stars would come through and roll here. I'd be sitting there and they'd walk by, The Rock and Cindy Crawford and Shakira, and like all these great memories flooded back.
Hello? Excuse me, could you give me a hand? Shakira?
Yeah?
Listen, I'm on tour with the Harlem Globetrotters, and our tour bus broke down. And the only way to fix it is by singing a duet with a fan. Are you a fan?
Yeah, no, we're huge fans.
Really?
You came at a bad time, though, because I'm crazy busy with an egg battle. Alex!
Are we just going to talk about playing Dungeons and Gargoyles, or are we going to go on this quest for the gold dragon's treasure?
I'd be okay if the world ended right now.
I love it. So it was like walking down memory lane almost, really. Like
Completely.
It was completely. Do you have any favorite memories of working with Selena on set during the original series?
Looking back on it, it's just there's too many to name. It was so formative to us both. It's what launched us both. I got my start as a writer on the show, so like getting to see the reaction to jokes I had written was so meaningful to me as a young person. Just see the reaction that it has from fans all over the world has just been unreal.
Who gave up a girl to protect it? Why do we have to keep dealing with stuff like this?
We're wizards. I don't think we have a choice.
Okay, so you mentioned that there's too many memories to count on the old original series. Do you have any core memories that you created on the new reboot?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're hoping to create that same love and positive impact that the original show had in this new show. So the new show very much is the same old spirit of the original, just brought in a whole new way. Because I'm 35 now. I got 3 kids. And a lot of the original fans are having their first or second kid, or they have nieces and nephews, or they have people that they babysit. So it's like, I think it's a responsibility when you get to a certain age to pass on what is meaningful and matters to you to a whole new generation. And that was kind of behind the drive to want to do this again. Selena and I have had so many encounters with so many fans all over the world. And we're like, man, these fans are having their own kids, and the show is so meaningful to them.
Here's the brass tacks. Turn this girl back to Max.
There you go, you changed back.
You really do look great. You do. The spell worked, and you look good.
We would hear these touching stories where the fans would say to us, like, I came from a very broken family and I was really struggling, and your show gave me a laugh and showed me that family can be there for each other and won't abandon you. And it made me feel like maybe I want a family one day too, if that's what it's really like, or that's what it could be like. And so we just have all these touching experiences. We saw the fans getting older, and Selena and I were like, you know what, it's time to pass this on. It's time to pass this same set of values and themes on to a new generation, but give the original fan a big old hug and let them know that this is the same spirit. And we have plots and throwback episodes and all sorts of Easter eggs and connective tissue to the original show. So the engine of the show is really based on the original, which I think the original fan will appreciate.
Hear these 3 Russos cry, be gone, Gorog, vaporize.
What are you doing? It's a trick!
Yeah.
Oh, I love that so much. It's like bringing memories through generations almost.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
100. So whose idea was it to make the reboot? Was it yours or Selena's? Like, how did that conversation happen?
I was driving it. I guess you'd say I was driving a lot of it, but it happened so organically that it really feels like it was both of us. I mean, she would just come over for dinner like once a month. We lived not too far from each other, and she'd come over for dinner, and she's good friends with my wife, and we'd just be drinking wine, talking about what are the characters up to these days. And Selena'd have her laptop, and we'd be looking at old episodes and stuff.
Come on, people, let's go. We got the guest of honor over here. You're gonna love the great videos everyone made for you, by the way.
And it just got to the point where I said, hey, we should just do this in front of Disney without wine. And she was like, yeah, let's do it. It took time. It was, I make it sound very simple. It was a lot of hard work. But we got it across the finish line, and it's coming out this October 29th and 30th. And I'm stoked for people to see it.
Oh, I love it. So you were mentioning that like the conversation was over, glass of wine. Like, so you guys play brother and sister in the series. Do you have that similar relationship in real life? Like, who's the more responsible one? Who's the more chill one?
Yeah, Selena would say yes. We are our characters in real life, probably. Her and I were the closest in age, and we stayed close after the show and kept up our friendship. And then when I got married, she came to my wedding and got to know my wife, and now they're really close and love each other. So that's been lovely. That's been lovely. And she approved of my wife very early on, which is good. And
love the sister approval.
Yes.
We love the sister approval.
I know.
There's a reason that Max is in the lead. We cannot tell Zeke.
You're right.
That's why we are so far behind, and it's...
Okay, I get it.
All right, so we need 3 wizards. 1, 2, we're short 1.
Catch yourself.
3, okay, we're good.
Thank you so much. That's a wrap from me. Lovely. I know, so quick. 7 minutes goes so fast.
We got it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.